Hi, hello, welcome to the Old Geezer's Diary. I'm Chris. It's Thursday, the 2nd of April 2026, and as you can see, I'm out of hospital. I got out of hospital on Tuesday after going in on Thursday when I had some quite odd feeling chest pains, not very strong, but they were there, and some pains in my left arm. And I phoned the ambulance and they came round quite quickly, about 20-25 minutes, and took a look at me, and they went through everything pretty thoroughly, you have to say. They were a lovely bunch of people, the ambulance crew, cheerful and bright, and seriously on my side, which, feels good, doesn't it? And they ended up by saying that they didn't think they could identify anything very much, but they wanted to take me into hospital for a blood test, and I said, absolutely, I'm in your hands. And off we went. Got into Ipswich Hospital and had the blood test as soon as we got in there. And then I was parked into a cubicle where I waited until I got the result. And the result was not very much of anything either way. Apparently the average reading is about 10 or 12 on that particular enzyme. And I had a reading of about 30. And they felt that was a bit high, and it's nothing like a heart attack. Heart attack, the count is in the hundreds, but they felt they wanted to keep me in and do some more tests the next day, so they did, and I was very happy to go along with that as well. And I was put on a ward eventually, and that was Waveney Ward, named for just up the road in East Suffolk, and I was put there. And in the morning I saw the consultant, who was really nice and sort of right up front about things, and she said, well, we're a bit concerned. We have a choice. We could send you home and bring you into a clinic, a day clinic, and that would be fine, or else we could keep you in. And at the end of the time she said, well, I think we're going to keep you in over the weekend and do something more on Monday. By this time on Friday, I wasn't feeling bad at all. I just had a slight sort of feeling of something in my chest, not really pain. And I said that, but she said, no, we'll keep you in and see where you go from there. And so that's what happened. I had a weekend in hospital, which I have to say was a bit boring, but I did have a very, very good book, so I'm really pleased with that. And the staff on Waveney Ward were, I thought, excellent. They were kind, they were helpful. They did everything they could for you, and the grub was fine, as I think you'll probably realise. I thought the whole experience was okay, but I was a bit bored, I suppose. There you go. But then on Monday I had something called an ultrasound scan of my heart, and that I think I'd had before in about 2022, and they discovered there were really no changes between the 2022 scan and the current scan, which means that my heart hadn't had anything that damaged it, which is really good news from my point of view. And on the next day, the Tuesday, the consultant came around and said, well, I'd like to send you home now. I think you're fine. If you get any of these odd feelings in your chest and it's not a real pain, don't worry too much about it. And also be aware that when you get pains in your left arm, they might not be associated with your heart. And I thought that was a good point. So there you have it, really. So I ended up coming home on Tuesday. I have to tell you that over the weekend I was feeling like a fraud because I didn't think I had anything wrong with me, and I didn't think I deserved to be in a hospital bed. But there you go, it's just what happened, and you have to go with it because they're the experts and I'm just the person sitting there, really. But I'm very grateful, of course, for all the care and all the kindness that I got on Waveney Ward. The staff I thought were excellent, the nurses and the doctors that I saw, and the care staff. The care staff I thought were absolutely exemplary, and everybody got well cared for and nicely looked after. So that's good on Ipswich Hospital. I'm very glad to be home. I'm very glad to be feeling better. And I shall be carrying on making some videos that I hope you enjoy. Okay, I'm Chris, this is the Old Geezer's Diary, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.